Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Newspaper Review. Here with me, Fatsise on Active TV. On today's headline, former Chief Justice sue government for $100 million. Police announced crackdown on foreigners driving commercial vehicles. Court orders former University of the Gambia Vice Chancellor to pay $100,000 for security costs. In international news, U.S. in process of releasing monkeypox vaccine from national stockpile for high-risk people, CDC says. In sports, Coach Sanfit announced squad ahead of South Sudan AFCON clash. These are our headlines. When we return the news in details. Welcome back, and now the news in details. Former Chief Justice sue government for $100 million. Loli Sow reports.
A former Chief Justice of the Gambia, Emmanuel Akoma Achim, and his successor Joseph Wu have both filed a suit against the Gambia government at the ECOWAS Court of Justice in Abuja. Nigeria asking for the sum of $50 million each. According to credible legal sources, the former Chief Justice are challenging the report of the Truth, Reconciliation and Reparation Commission, claiming that the TRRC have had evidence against them during commission hearings never give them an opportunity to get their own side of the story, which is against rules of natural justice and fair hearing. Ajim, who is presently a judge in the Nigeria Supreme Court, and Wo, who currently resides in US, also felt in their suit that the TRRC report is damaging their reputation. For Active TV News, I am Loli Sow.
Court orders former University of the Gambia Vice Chancellor to pay $100,000 for security costs. Siraba reports.
Court orders former UTG VC to pay $100,000 for security costs. The High Court in Banjul, presided over by Justice Bakari, has ordered former Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, Professor Fakir Anjum, to pay the sum of $100,000 as security costs. Professor Fakir, who is believed to be in Pakistan, was relieved of his position as the Vice Chancellor last year, and he is claiming the sum of $150,000 for branch of contract, damages, and unpaid errands, among others. At a recent court sittings, representative of the state informed the court that Professor Fakir was out of the country and was not diligent in pursuing his case, but applied that the court made an order for the plaintiff to deposit the sum of $100,000 as security costs. The application was granted by the court and sum was accordingly ordered. Reporting for Active TV News, I am Seraba.
Police announced crackdown on foreigners driving commercial vehicles. Loli Sow reports.
Police have announced a special traffic enforcement to crack down on use of commercial vehicles by foreign nationals. Foreign nationals are not allowed to drive commercial vehicles in the Gambia, but police have said despite such regulations, there has been a sharp increase of foreign nationals involved in driving commercial vehicles, hence raising a security concern. The move, according to the police magazine, is necessitated to ensure public safety as part of Operation Road Safety initiated to curb road traffic accidents. The GPF Mobile Traffic Department is conducting an enforcement program targeting the use of commercial vehicles by foreign nationals and use of private vehicles for commercial purposes on public roads. The enforcement will ensure commercial vehicles are not driven by foreign nationals and private commercials are not being used for commercial purposes in accordance with the law. In this regard, all foreign nationals involved in driving commercial vehicles are urged to immediately desist from doing so. Likewise, individuals using private vehicles for commercial purposes are equally warned to desist from such practices as law will be strictly applied on person found wanting, police said in a statement issued yesterday. According to the statement, the police, in line with the Motor Traffic Act and regulations, are also reassessing the situation. Tricycle taxis, commonly known as tuk-tuk, being used as commercial taxis. Meanwhile, over a dozen of tuk-tuk drivers, mainly foreigners, were reportedly caught by the police in Serekunda and issued various offences for breaching traffic rules, while a number of tuk-tuk cars were also seized. For Active TV News, I am Loli Sow.
Welcome back in international news. U.S. in process of releasing monkeypox vaccine from national stockpile for high-risk people, CDC says Siraba reports.
U.S. in process of releasing monkeypox vaccine from national stockpile for high-risk people, CDC says. The United States is responding to a request for the release of monkeypox vaccine from the nation's strategic national stockpile as a global outbreak case is under investigation. There is one confirmed case of monkeypox and 4 suspected cases in the United States. The U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention said Monday, "I can report that there has been a request for release of Jenny's vaccine from the national stockpile for some of the high-risk contacts of some of the early patients, so that is actively happening right now." Dr. Jennifer MC Coston, Deputy Director of the Division of High Consequence Pathogen and Pathology within the CDC's National Center for Emergency and Zoonotic Infectious Disease, said Monday. MC Coston said the United States has a good stock of vaccine because it has been preparing for the possibility of the needing to use doses for smallpox. In the United States, the 2 doses Johnson vaccine is launching to prevent smallpox and specifically to prevent monkeypox. Right now we have over 1,000 doses of that available, and we expect that the level of ramp up very quickly in the coming weeks as the company provides more doses for us, MC Quexton says. Reporting for Active TV News, I am Sarah.
Welcome back in sports. Coach Sanfit announced squad ahead of South Sudan AFCON clash. Fatou Cisse reports. Head coach of the Gambia senior national team, Tom Sudfit, yesterday, Monday, announced his 25-man squad ahead of their 2023 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers against South Sudan on 4th June 2022 at Stade Lat Diop. The Scorpions are set to go to camp on 25th May 2022 ahead of their international friendly match against United Arab Emirates on 29 May 2022 in Dubai. The Scorpions will arrive in Senegal on 31st May 2022 and will hold a series of training sessions to prepare themselves fit for their opening Group F mixture of the continent's biannual biggest football showpiece qualifiers against the Sudanese. The players selected for the South Sudan clash are Baboucarr Gueye, Lamine Sarr, Modou Diop, Omar Colley, James Gomez, Khalifa Mane, Buba Sane, Ibu Toure, Senin Jai, Mohamed Sane, Abdoulaye Diallo, Suleiman Bojang, Youssoupha Mboup, Suleiman Mare, Ibrahima Dabo, Hamza Bari, Matar Cissé, Moussa Baro, Buba Job, Abdoulaye Sanyang, Modou Baro, Hassan Cissé, Mohamed Bat Moussi, Dembo Dabo, Lamine Diallo. Reporting for Active TV News, I am Fat Cissé. This is all we have for you on Newspaper Review tonight. Thank you for watching.